If I ask you out,
What?
does that mean that I have to pay for the date?
No, I could pay for myself too. You invite me for the first round, I invite you for the second round.
So if we go get drinks
Yeah.
and I cover the first round, you're covering the next one.
Yeah, and plus an appetizer because we're women. We're very hungry, so we'll probably get some guac, especially as moxie. I like the little like tuna tacos, like little bites. So it's
Yeah, I like a woman who could eat.
Yeah, exactly. I invite you. You invited me. I invited you.
All right.
What's the thing about
I
it?
cover the dinner, you cover the tip.
Yeah, I'll put fucking like $30 on top of that. Why not?
So as somebody who makes $100K per year, how much do you want the man to bring?
Just match me or more.
So
And if you're under me, that's great. As long as you love me, I'm here to support you and make you the best man there is.
okay. How old are you?
34.
All right. Does dating get easier for a man as he gets older?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He definitely knows what he wants in a woman. You know what I'm saying? When you're, let's say, early to mid-20s, even late 20s, you're still learning. You okay? Yes, sir. You're still learning yourself. You're learning, you like.
I don't know if he was okay, man. I don't know if he's okay.
He definitely has the mindset of a mid-20s guy. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, in your mid-30s, you know what you want. You're well-traveled, hopefully. Your finances are, wow, definitely a little, okay.
You're more established.
Absolutely, absolutely. More established, financially stable, God willing. And you just know what you want in a female, man. You don't require much. You just want the submissive type.
You want peace.
Absolutely.
So at 34, you think you're going to get that peace with older woman or younger woman?
You know what? Surprisingly, I would say a younger woman, because you have more freedom to demand what you want. With the older women, they are already set in their ways. They already have a list of demands. They have a checklist. Unfortunately, that checklist gets smaller and smaller once you get older. But they fail to realize that it's not easy as you may seem, as it may seem. But I just feel like with the older women, they just have more requirements, more demands that isn't realistic. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the youngest you date?
23. Yes, sir.
And the oldest you'd go?
The oldest I'd go, 40.
As a woman, what do you think men could do better?
Honestly, work on maybe communication, just getting out what they're feeling, what their emotions are. I feel like men don't have, or most of the time they don't have this open space where they're allowed to share their feelings and their emotions openly. So when they get older in their relationship, that's kind of like a hard, something hard for them to do. And as women, we like when men are open with their emotions, or at least more communicative about their emotions, because it lets us know whether we're on the same page or not.
But have you really been attracted to most of the men who have been vulnerable, who have been that open with their emotions to you?
I wouldn't say really vulnerable. I just want to know where you're standing, where you're standing, what your plans are, where you're coming from. Just more of a communication kind of thing. I definitely like that.
That doesn't make you feel like you have more control and you can just get any guy now because you know that you can always depend on this one?
Maybe when I was younger, yes. But now as I get older, that's what I actually want. Like, that's what I'm looking for. So I can appreciate a man that already knows how to do that.
So why were you going for the toxic guys when you were younger? But now as you age and it becomes harder, you want to settle down?
Knowledge. I didn't know that that's really, when you're younger, you don't really know who you are, what you want. As you get older, you kind of learn yourself, what you want, what you like. And then you learn that, okay, this is what I want, this is what I like, this is what I want from a man, this is what I want to be seeing.
So that's why whole phases tend to happen then?
Huh?
So that's why whole phases tend to happen then?
When you're younger, I guess.
What do you think the issue is with dating right now?
The man does not improve themselves. They don't work on themselves. They don't look maxing. They don't read enough. They don't take care of the game properly. They try to shoot their shot with the girls. They're not trying to be themselves. They go online and they read how to pick up girls, but they don't know how to do it. And really, because they never been out there. They're not working on themselves enough. That's my take on this.
So guys need to self-improve more.
100%. Like, you gotta read more. You have to talk to girls a lot to be good with girls. It's like any other sport. You gotta do this every day. Well, ideally every day, you know, to be good at something. It's the same thing, you know, like a social communication. It's not just girls, you know, it's like a people too. In order to be good with people, you have to talk to people. You can't just read a lot of books and figure out how to be good with people talking. Social skill is very real and learnable, just like self-improvement, you know. It's just about consistency and intensity, you know.
What should a man spend on a wedding ring?
Oh, I think a lot. She deserves it. I would say like over 10 grand.
I mean, yeah, I think it should be a decent amount of a 1 year salary, I believe, is the typical.
Like a 3 carat.
Yeah. I mean, you want it to be beautiful, but you also want it to be sentimental, so, you know.
So how much do you want yours to cost?
I don't think it's about cost. I think it's about more so the appearance of it and the sentimental value of it. I don't know.
You think you could tell the difference between a 100,000 diamond and a $1,000 diamond
Of course, yeah.
by looks?
Honestly,
Yes.
I don't know. I've
feel
seen
like
some
yes.
crazy fake rings. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like that fake diamond. What's that fake diamond?
But you still want yours to be over
Oh, I want mine to
10K.
be real, yeah.
Of course, you
Mine
want it to
better be
real and
real.
you want it to be of high quality and high value, but
Because it might wear off over time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
How long have you guys been married?
4 years.
What's your biggest pet peeve about each other?
Okay. ¿Cuál es la queja más grande que tú tienes de mí y yo la de ti? Yo contesto esa y tú contestas.
Ok, la tuya es que es elevado. No se acuerda las fechas, no es detallista.
I'm not detail oriented and I forget our anniversary and stuff like that.
Y a las mujeres nadie nos recuerda nada.
And women always remember all the important dates and I don't.
Lo más importante no se le olvida.
Actually, the most important thing, which is sex,
No se
she doesn't
le
forget.
olvida.
So, okay, well, I mean, how old are you guys?
Well, bro, I'm 60. She's 47.
47.
I mean, at your age, how often are you guys doing it, though?
About 3 times a week.
Okay, so how long is a session last at your age?
A veces es un quickie.
Sometimes it's a quickie.
Lo dije bien en inglés.
Yeah.
Y a veces es a sex y a veces es hacer el amor.
Sometimes it's sex, sometimes it's making love.
Porque la mujer tiene que ser
Yeah.
P
She says
en la cama.
She says a woman has to be a lady in public and a whore in bed.
Okay. As a man, what do you wish women understood better?
Understood men's struggles, because it's easier for a girl to get a guy than for a guy to get a girl. I wish girls, but at the same time, that's what built us, you know, competition, the hardships, you know, all this. If we got it easy, if it was easy, everybody would do it, you know. This is not you, your personality is built through struggles, you know. I believe they should understand that men like have to struggle and he have to work for something like this, you know. He has to work for his date versus the girl who doesn't have to. She can just have like tons of dates on Tinder or Bumble or whatever, and the guy's like,
she can just exist if she looks fairly good, and any guy will just come super up if he has the money.
pretty much, you know, like, so I believe they should recognize the guy's struggle.
How much do you want a man to make?
I would want a man to make I would want them to make at least 70,000.
Why 70?
I think, well, for us to be like just us two, no kids, I think that we can, you know, be able to travel, enjoy life comfortably if he makes that and I make what I make.
Okay. So what do you make?
I can't disclose that.
Well, if he's making 70 and that's what you want him to bring at least, and you're saying you're making what you make, what does that figure look like?
60.
Okay. So he only needs to bring 10K more.
Correct.
Could he bring 45?
He would need to have a plan to increase that income like within like the next year. I'm not saying he has to be, you know, 100K, but like if you have goals, if you have like, if you're planning to start a business or something, and like, you know, we talk about that on our dates and I like see a vision for it also. Yeah.
How tall are you?
How tall do I look?
4'11"?
Yeah. 11 and a half.
How tall does a guy have to be for you to, you know, look his way?
I mean, ideally, I would at least ask for like, you know, the average height. I would say like 5'7", maybe 5'5". But at most, anything else is a big dub. No.
Oh, so you
I'm sure it's like already. So it's like, save my kids. Let them be tall.
would you rather date a guy who had a promiscuous past or was a virgin?
I mean, it depends on the guy. I would probably prefer somebody who had a promiscuous past, just in case, you know, they have that mindset, you know, that a lot of guys do, that they need to kind of get it out of their system, honestly. I mean, I think that it's not the best mindset to have, but a lot of men do have it, and it's a big topic that's perpetuated like on social media and in my generation and in our culture. I think that a lot of men think, oh, you can't miss out, or if you are with one person, then, you know, I need to get it out of my system later on. I think that I don't want to be with somebody who's so promiscuous that they're desensitized to having or sharing experiences with me, but I mean, I guess I would prefer that.